Hey guys, we need to talk to you about something very important and very seriously today. Alongside health, there are three, or just really just in general, there are 3 C's that we at Absolute Chiropractic, alluded to one already, find beyond all level of importance.
Yes.
The 3 things that we really just love and think about.
Yes.
And do all day. Number 1, I guess I should probably be pretty clear on number 1. The most important C is Colleen. I kind of had Colleen, right? Okay, now that that's out of the way. All right, out of the doghouse there. The second most, that's good then. The second most important, number 2, is obviously chiropractic. And we take a very, very, very specific approach to all of these C's. Okay, a very specific approach to all of these C's. And chiropractic we take a very, very, very specific approach to. And we're going to allude to, all right, how much of a specific approach we take with chiropractic, with our third C, which is, what is our third C, Nicole?
Coffee.
Coffee. Coffee. So we're going to show you guys a little bit of how we make coffee here in the office. We're using a nice Ethiopian blend from Rook. A nice little single origin today. And we take this extremely seriously. Now remember, this does have actual health value for you. We're just just demonstrating for you the care that we take in creating our coffee every single day. Obviously, beyond that, translates the care that we take in our chiropractic care, because like that's actually, it's not Absolute Coffee, although twist my arm.
Could be.
It could be, but it is Absolute Chiropractic, so obviously it's really important. So the first thing that we have here is we've already measured using our handy dandy scale here 28.9. I didn't even put this in right. 28.9 grams of beans from Rook, our Ethiopian blend. We're going to pour this into a hand-milled burr grinder. What that means is that where you may have been familiar with they don't really care. I'm going to tell you anyway. You may have been familiar with like a blade grinder that spins and for a certain amount of time cuts your beans in half. No, not here, right? Get that nonsense out of here. We use a burr grinder, which is a ceramic cone that instead of dicing your beans in half and creating an extremely inconsistent grind, what a ceramic cone does, a burr, it actually crushes those beans so it creates a consistent grind, as well as, what else? Oh, it doesn't heat up the bean as well, so you don't lose any of the flavor. Don says that he cares about the burr here. So we're milling this by hand right now.
Probably the 3 C's too.
Probably the
Side
3
note,
C's.
don't forget number 1.
Number 1 is Colleen. And in case she doesn't watch this, if you're a practice member of ours and you see her today or sometime this week, make sure you let her know that
she's number 1.
She's number 1. It's really important. Maggie, I feel like her middle name starts with a C. Or at least it should. Addendum. Make her confirmation name a C.
Yeah.
Christina. That's good. It's done already?
Solid.
Oh, that was quick. Okay, cool. That was faster than I was expecting. So we have our nice 20, oh my goodness gracious, 28.9 grams of beans right here. I've already, using our Chemex, we've already pre-warmed the filter to make sure that the cold glass underneath isn't going to reduce the temperature of our water as we pour it through. So we'll move this stuff over. Pour right in. Oh my goodness, that looks so beautiful. Come right here. What we're going to start off with here, Don, whoever else is watching and caring, is what's called a 30-second balloon. Let's pour a little bit. We like to do a 1-to-1 ratio of the same amount of grams of water as there are beans. And let it sit for 30 seconds. What this allows the bean to do is release the very important oils that allow for the maximal flavor. When you're using a nice single origin blend like Rook Coffee Ethiopian, that extra flavor is very important. Let's see, we're at 33 seconds right now, so it's time to pour in a little bit more. Now overall, the amount of water that we poured a 17-to-1 ratio. All right, so we had 28.9 grams of bean in there. We're going to let it sit for just a little bit, which means that we're going up to 491.3 grams of water that we're pouring through over the course of about 2.5 minutes. I hope I heated up enough water, otherwise this is going to be really embarrassing.
Awkward.
So, obviously, as you can tell, each of these 3 C's is very important to us. And if you think that we're a little crazy with our coffee, hey, maybe you're right, but we think it's worth it. And for the same token, when it comes to chiropractic care, we've got this little saying that we have in the office, which is, we don't guess, we test.
Right.
Right? We want to make sure we measure and we see everything, because to see is to know, not to see is to guess,
Yes.
and we'll never guess with what? Your health
Right.
or our reputation.
100%.
100%. We think it's important. Oh, we're
Very.
almost there. We're coming through. Oh, there's just enough water. There's literally a gram short of water. We're going to be okay here.
It's okay. It's fine.
And this, oh my gosh, this is going to be so beautiful. I'm so excited to drink this. Gosh, doesn't that just look gorgeous here, Nicole? This looks gorgeous. Much like the first C. Dump this out, swirl on a little bit. And tell me that doesn't look like the most delicious nectar that you've ever seen. Don, how do we feel about a French press? I'm a big fan there, Donnie. I'm a big fan. As well as the water, first off, is properly heated up to 206 degrees. That's very important. And as well as whoever is making it properly allows that 30-second bloom to happen. I think that 30-second bloom is really important. And that's it. In our office, we take... You didn't bring yourself a mug?
No.
All right. I don't think I just need all this. Nicole's going to have some too. I'm not like that, okay? This is really embarrassing now. Everyone's going to think I'm really selfish. Which, when it comes to coffee, maybe a little bit. But here's the deal. We think this stuff's really important. We think coffee is really important. I really like coffee. Many of you can tell by the pace
We
in
really
which...
like coffee.
The pace in which we speak.
Right.
Yeah. But the thing is what we like even more than coffee is... chiropractic care. All right, we truly believe that it is should be utilized for families. We truly believe that each and every person deserves to live a healthy life. We truly believe as though each and every person deserves to have their brain properly communicate with every organ, every cell, every tissue.
Sounds good, Don.
In the entire body. And we take it really, really, really seriously.
Yeah.
We deliver pinpoint specific care. We're able to do that any twist and crack or popping. And for us, that's what it's about. So if you're thinking